You're watching Mr. AHS. Welcome to episode 5 of Mr. AHS. This is our second challenge episode where you'll get another chance to vote for your favorite contestants.
Once you finish the episode, click the link in the description below to vote for the 2 contestants you liked the most.
Voting ends this Wednesday, November 25th. The person with the least amount of votes will be out of the competition. So if you're rooting for someone specific, make sure to vote for them. Unfortunately, we have to eliminate one of our contestants this week. Here's Mateo to say goodbye.
Hello everybody, I'm leaving Mr. AHS to take care of my fatherly duties. If you would have liked to vote for me, you can vote for Tommy now. That's who I've decided to nominate. I wish everyone the best and everyone luck. Goodbye.
You are beautiful, no matter what you say. The words can bring you down.
Now, on to this episode's challenge. This week, we asked our contestants to follow along to a Bob Ross video. Here are their results.
Hi everyone, it's Sophie. Today I'm gonna paint a picture with Bob Ross. I am not artistically inclined in the slightest, so this will probably go badly, but let's get into it, I guess.
So this is what we have so far.
Now we're gonna add red.
I have added the red.
Okay, he said to make he said to use purple. He said to let it bounce, so that's what we're doing. Oh, it does not look like he's at all.
Okay, that's his sky. This is mine. These are my clouds.
Now we're gonna add some red to the clouds, which could be disastrous, so let's see how it goes. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. This looks like things are going wrong.
Look at this squirrel.
I've never seen a squirrel this big.
I added some purple. Here's how it's going so far. I made some mountains and now I'm gonna go in and highlight them. Okay, the mountains are done and now I am making a tree. The trees are nice, they're just bigger than the mountains.
Not very realistic, but you know, it's better than the sky. It's finished. Okay, I'm just gonna show you.
This is his.
You know what?
It's not too bad.
It was pretty bad. Luke, can you please articulate your words more?
Okay then. The next Bob Ross right here.
Hey guys, thank you for watching.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I will be painting Winter Frost inspired by Bob Ross. Okay, so let's get started on our painting. First, let's get a couple of trees going. Be a nice small little forest. Let's try to make a mountain range up here. Some Alps, perhaps, with snow caps on them. It's a very nice looking mountain range. Let's make a nice sky. I think perhaps pink with a little bit blue will make a nice contrast. Excellent, excellent. Now, let's make a sun. put our sun right around the center. You know, I really understand how Bob Ross was able to do this all these years. You really feel quite peaceful and it feels much simpler than you'd think to make these paintings. Now, let's get a nice lake in the middle, and I think that we're about done. Folks, I think this really might be my calling. I mean, I think this is just as good, if not better, than the original. I mean, I really think this might be my future profession. Well, folks, that's all for Painting with Theo for this week, and I'll be seeing you next week.
We got no desk space. I'm ready to go. So, try number 1. I messed it up already. I'm 2 minutes in. I forgot to paint it with white. Attempt number 2, I got myself a new block of wood. Goodbye. I'm gonna paint this one white first. Got mountains and trees. Very good tree. He said to use a fan brush. I don't have a fan brush. Oh, I'm trying my best tonight. And, that's what I ended up with. Not beautiful stuff. And that isn't a knife. Like a palette knife. So, don't use knives to paint. So, he's pretty much done. There's only a bit of time left. So, I decided I didn't like my house. So, I think it's time for me to take over from here. The background is cool. Don't like what happened before. So, it's my turn to take over. You'll see this in a bit. All I want you to rate how close my painting is to his. Are you ready? Alright, so I'm done with my painting, which you saw was fairly different from his. Alright, the only thing I really kept was the trees. I didn't like how mine turned out, so I decided to go over it. And I had to add my own little touch in here, so we got an animal skeleton. I'm not gonna specify what it is. I know what it is. You can try and figure it out if you so desire, but it isn't that accurate, and it's kind of buried under the snow. And I flicked some paint on it, and I think it turned out pretty well. Alright, so, I've got my very messy workspace. This is the painting I went after. Yeah. And, this is what I made. As you can tell, very...
Look at those happy little trees. Except for the dying skeleton. That's happy now.
So what happened was I drew the, I did the house and this, and then I didn't like how it looked. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna paint over it. And I figured I should put something as a focal point, so there's a little skeleton.
Right.
I've never been the best at drawing. And as seen in pictures like these, it's still not my thing. And so when we got this Bob Ross challenge, I was very distraught. So I watched video after video after video until I became Bob Ross. At this point, my confidence grew tremendously. I had the skill of a veteran artist, and now was my time to shine. I decided to recreate Bob Ross's classic, Island in the Wilderness. This is how it went, and how the next Bob Ross was created.
And we'll take this old brush and just making little X's, little crisscross strokes. We'll just very quickly drop in just a little warm part in the sky here. Several. And tap it. Really get in there and tap it, and then lift upward. It'll help create that illusion of mist right down at the bottom. A 2-inch brush touch and pull down. Just pull straight down. It's most important that it goes straight down. Let's have some fun. You know, if you've painted with me before, I like old big trees. Let's take a little bit of that color right there. Just barely touching, barely. Let it graze, let it graze. That easy. That easy. About like so.
I had done it. I had done the impossible. I had created artwork. Without further ado, my painting. Pretty good, huh?
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could
Hi,
join us
Bob.
today.
Okay, I haven't seen one of these videos in so long. I used to watch them after school, in elementary school, on PBS.
I tell you what, sometimes you have to get a little crazy.
A little
Let's take a little
crazy.
bit of that. Painting gives one almost total freedom, at least on this piece of canvas. There.
I don't have a paint knife.
And maybe.
What can I? Oh no, that is not what I wanted that to look like. Oh gosh. Okay, that's too thick. That's way too thick. It's just a thick queen out here. Okay. Nope. That's not it. That's really not it.
We're getting into the foreground now, and we need to get much darker.
Much darker.
We load it the same way.
Okay, Bob.
Still on the top of our little hill lives, yeah, you guessed it, happy little tree right there.
Our first tree. Okay.
I like little trees.
Yes, I'm more confident. We got this. It's gonna be a beautiful tree. He
Gotta make
just
those little weird noises.
went straight in there
Right there.
with the tree.
He's got a friend too. See?
Jeez.
Now we got two little trees.
The confidence. I did it. It's done. It's a Bob Ross painting. It only took me like a full 2 hours. Longer than that? I think it was longer than that. There we go. That right there. That's it.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Have a good Thanksgiving break and make sure to click the link in the description to vote. Make sure to tune in the Friday after break for our 6th episode.